Hello, my Gemini friends. Karen Barney, Intuitive Tarot Reader, here to do your January 2020 general reading. So do remember that general readings are just that. They are meant for many. Please check your moon and also rising signs for any additional messages. What's happening here for my Geminis in January of 2020? What do they need to know? January 2020. What do my Geminis need to know? The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. So you may, in fact, be leaving something behind. I'm sorry, that's the Seven of Cups. Pardon me. Seven of Cups. These are your dreams. It didn't feel right to say you were leaving things behind. These are your dreams, my Geminis. This is your vision board. You know, you might have a little bit of confusion going on, especially with the eclipses that we're having here in January and that stellium that we haven't seen in more than 500 years on the 12th. So it's going to be an eventful mid-month for everybody. What do we have going on here? We have the Sun of Swords, so things changing very quickly. The Seven of Rods, the Seven of Wands. So a few obstacles, but there is one burning brightly that you are focused on. You're not going to take your eyes off of it. What's happening here with the Seven of Cups? The Seven of Cups. Too many choices. Could have some confusion where you're going to have to make some choices here. What's happening with the Seven of Cups? I need one more card. Thank you. The Ten of Cups. Nice. Whatever your choice is, choose the one that's burning brightest. Okay, now there's always one that stands out. And this one, it is upside down. But, it just depends on how you're looking at it. So make sure that you look at things closely. The Son of Swords is someone who's very inquisitive, someone who is very shrewd, sharp. He's also someone that speaks without thinking, so keep that in mind. We do also have a Mercury Cazimi on the 12th, I believe it is. Let me see. Let me just check my notes before I say that again. We have the 12th, yeah. Mercury is conjunct Saturn in the heart of the Sun on the 12th. So not only do we have that stellium on the 12th, the Saturn-Pluto stellium at 22 degrees exact, in Capricorn, but we're also have the Mercury conjunct Saturn, so communication may be a little bit challenging there in the middle of the month. What's happening here with the Geminis? Geminis in January of 2020. This is the Four of Wands. This is your happy home. There's justice coming in. So your stability, your foundation, you want this happy home, literal happy home. But what are the obstacles? Perhaps you need to make a choice here, my Geminis. What's happening here? What is going to make it fair? What is going to make it balanced and just? Geminis, January of 2020. Geminis, January of 2020. The Son of Wands, changes coming in quickly, changes coming in quickly. And I think that you are the orchestrator of these changes. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius right there, my friends. It's happening. We need one more card here for the Geminis, and there it is. The Ace of Swords, my friends, jumping right out. Clearing the decks, victory, clarity coming in. And the Father of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. So you may be the provider in your home. You may be the person that is in charge of the choices in your home. There are some obstacles to that. Maybe it's hard to make this choice, to choose just one way to go. But you are in total control here, my friends, with the Emperor. All right, you're not going to let it slide. You are in charge, and the Mother of Swords, Queen of Swords. So again, you in charge of making the decisions, in charge of making the judgment calls, literally judgment calls with the justice here. Geminis, what are you doing? Let's start with the Seven of Cups. What does the Seven of Cups mean to my Geminis? The Seven of Cups is, again, that vision board, your options, your choices. It might be difficult to choose. You do have one that's standing out. Which one is it? What's happening here? Well, we have the Knight of Wands right here already on our table and the Ace of Pentacles. So there is one that's standing out, my friends. You have to make some changes in order to follow this new financial path, in order to bring it about, in order to make these changes and make them last for your happiness and your security, your ability to sustain yourself. Now, the Father of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo here. He is, as I said, the provider, but he's also very grounded, stable, practical. He's dependable. He's loyal. He's sturdy. He's the guy that, makes his money grow. He knows how to spend it too, okay? So keep in mind that, overspending is certainly possible here. So you want to make sure that you're clear on that. Whatever your goal is, approach it prudently. This Ten of Cups is going to bring you happiness and satisfaction, but it's going to be under your control. It's not up to anybody else. What's happening with the Son of Swords? What is changing quickly? What are the changes coming in, and how are they changing quickly? The Three of Wands for your future. Everybody's looking toward the future here. It's January. What's the year going to be like? You're making changes to change your life in 2020. What's happening here with the Knight of Swords? The Sun. I love it. The sun is coming out. You are going to be making the right choice. All of these obstacles are going to fall away. You're going to see very clearly what it is you need to change to make it balanced and fair and bring about this contentment. Tell me what the Son of Wands is here for, please. The Son of Wands. The Son of Wands. Okay, well, you've been waiting for this for a long time. You've actually been sitting back quietly waiting, keeping your comments to yourself, perhaps, keeping your emotions hidden, keeping yourself cool, calm, and collected, and just waiting to see if these changes are really going to take effect. Remember, you're the one in charge here with the Emperor, my friends. Or maybe that is your boss. Maybe that is a boss person in your life. The Emperor could be anyone in authority, but, generally they are pretty stubborn. That's usually an Aries person, too. So who's the Aries in your life, and are they in a position of authority in your life? The Queen of Swords, she makes judgment calls. She makes quick decisions. She makes decisions, based on how she feels. Now I'm saying that, but she's very analytical. Your feelings are involved. They are very sensitive, just as your feelings are sensitive. Your feelings are valid. But you're going to have to make a call. You're going to have to make a judgment call whether or not you can do this anymore. Okay, so maybe it isn't you in control. Maybe there is someone else that is lording things over you. And you have to make a choice. Does it involve a windfall? Does it involve a new financial path for you? Does it involve a promotion or a raise or something else? But you have to make the choice of it. There are obstacles to it. And you see it as your future. But you've got to make the call. You've got to make the decision. This is something you've been waiting on. Sitting back and waiting, watching. Using your intuition. Now I have the Eight of Wands. Once you make this choice, once you choose this fiery wand right here, you are going to let these obstacles fall away and things are going to change very, very rapidly. There might even be tons of messages going back and forth. The Eight of Wands is lots of little messages going back and forth. Lots of quick action. What's happening here with the Seven of Wands? Justice, my friends. You might be hearing about something that's legal in your life, something that perhaps you don't have control over here with the Emperor. I would say it's victory, my friends. Anytime the Justice card comes out, it's most likely in your favor. But with the Ace of Swords here too, I would say it is in your favor and satisfactory. What is it about your home? The Four of Wands, the Temperance. You're trying to balance things out. That's a card of Sagittarius, that Temperance card. It's also a card of healing and trying to balance your emotions, finding your peace with whatever's gone on. So there might have been some challenges in your home life that are now, settling in because of the changes that you've made, and you can see your future clearly. It is going to be satisfaction in your home. The Ten of Cups, joy and happiness coming in once you find your balance. But the balance doesn't come until you make these changes, my friends. Why is the Justice card here, please? The Justice card. Four of Wands, Four of Swords. An intentional timeout. You've stepped away, you've let things settle in, you've let things balance out, and now it's time for you to create the life that you want. And I say create, you've got the Emperor here. It's not quite the Empress, but you have the ability to direct the show, my friends. What's happening here with my Geminis? The Justice card. Oh, well, there might be a move involved. There might even be a transfer with this new opportunity, this new financial path that you're on. And I don't think you're ready for it. I think you're standing your ground and saying, maybe maybe I'm stalling. You're stalling here. You don't necessarily want to make this move. You don't necessarily want to make this choice. But if you do, it's going to turn out really well, okay? It's going to turn out really well for your future. You've just got to look at it closely. Be very sharp and shrewd about it. Now, if you stall too long, justice might evade you, okay? You want to make sure that you take advantage of it while it's here on the table. The Nine of Wands, fierce warrior energy. You're fighting for it, it feels like. But, are you going to get it by fighting for it? Or are you going to get it by sitting back and waiting and watching whether or not these changes really do take effect? Tell me why the Ten of Cups is here, please. The Ten of Cups for my Gemini friends. The Five of Wands. This has been a negotiation process. This has been a conflict. You all have the same goal, the happiness, the joy, but it's been a conflict and you've had some obstacles to it. And now it's time for you to see clearly, see the light, see the fire, see the passion that's burning bright, and choose that. What's happening here with the Five of Wands and the Ten of Cups? It's been a struggle to be happy. It's been a struggle to create this new beginning, to create this new journey that you're on so that you can be happy. I think you can see the happiness in your future, but you have to make the decision to follow it. You have to make the decision to fight for it. And if that means taking a step back and waiting for justice to be served, that's what you need to do. But it also might mean that you need to fight for the moves that you're making, literal or metaphorical. You need to fight for the actual moves you're making. Stand your ground. Don't give in to, don't cave in. What's happening with the Ace of Swords, the King of Pentacles? Yes, you're going to see clearly what this person is. Whether or not the Father of Pentacles is you in this reading or someone else, might even be the boss person, the Emperor, the provider of the deck. He is the person from which all finance comes. The Ace of Swords, are you cutting him off? Are you cutting him out? Are you winning a victory against that King of Pentacles? Are you winning something against this authority figure who is the financial aspect in your life and taking a new financial path here, a new opportunity? Tell me why the Ten of Pentacles. They might even be a family member that is trying to control the financial aspect of your life. They might have, a lot of input. They might have a good idea too, so keep that in mind too. The Ace of Swords can be a clarity of vision, can be an idea, a thought process, can be, just plain and simple, an aha moment that you see very clearly now. But it is going to work out for your family. It is going to work out for your abundance. It is going to work out for the security of your situation. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords here, please. The Page of Swords. Well, we have the Son of Swords up here. This is the Knight of Swords. And now we have the Page of Swords. So whatever is being offered to you, whatever opportunity you see, whether it's cutting yourself loose and following a new path with the Fool card and the Ace of Pentacles, or if it's, just waiting for justice to settle in before you do make a move, investigate it closely, my friends. See it very clearly before you make your choice. Tell me one more card here, please, on the Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups here, please, for my Gemini friends? The Five of Pentacles. You were probably very very happy for a while, and then we had all of this conflict, and now it's like, you know what, I don't know that I want to do this anymore. I really feel like I need to make a change. Perhaps I need to provide for my family myself and not worry about this. This feels like it is a family situation. I think you will find your peace and harmony and satisfaction, emotional contentment in your home. I think it's with your close family. Whether or not you have a family business and somebody else is in charge of the money, that might be a situation there too. Tell me about the Seven of Cups here, please. The Seven of Cups. The King of Swords. You're going to have to stand up. You're going to have to make a decision. It's not only the Queen of Swords that's making a decision. It is the King now. This is a final decision. This is where you say, you know what? I'm in charge of my life, and I'm going to do what I choose. I'm going to choose the direction that I want to go. And you guys, you obstacles need to fall away, because I'm doing something totally different, totally on my own, perhaps a little bit daunting, a little bit scary, but you know what? You don't want to look back and say, I didn't do what I needed to do. This is for your life. This is for your security. This is for your family. So use this Ace of Swords. If it means setting yourself free, then do that. If it means taking a really hard, clear look at what's going on and being shrewd and sharp about what's happening, investigate it very closely, my Gemini friends. Let's pull an animal spirit. What is Spirit of the Animals message for you, my Gemini friends? What's happening for the Geminis? Geminis. Spirit of the Animals. Geminis. Okay, I'd say it's that one, wouldn't you? What do we have here? We have the Bee, community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the Queen of Abundance. Well, you're not the Queen, you are the King of Abundance. The King of Pentacles there. But you know what? You are a powerful creator, and you have the tool right here to create whatever it is you want. Look at the lightning bolts coming down from that. You know, this is a card of power. So you are in charge, and your work blesses everything that you touch. And I think that there are people that do benefit greatly from what it is that you do, my friends, with this Ten of Pentacles. This could be your own personal abundance, but it's more likely a group of people coming together for their collective wealth and well-being. But there's a new path in front of you, my Gemini friends. There's a new path in front of you. I thank you very much for tuning in, for sharing, subscribing, and commenting on my videos. I love seeing the comments, and I try and respond to as many as possible. So please do keep those coming. If you'd like a private reading to clarify this or any other situation in your life, by all means visit karmic1tarot.com and check out my services and my schedule. And don't forget, there are a number of other readings available on Patreon, and check those out too. There's no charge after the first of the month. So we'll talk soon, okay? Thanks very much, my Geminis.